Hey guys, this time I'd like to share some advice with you using clips incorporating our old friend's poor gameplay and bad decisions. This one is how to not assault a flank. As you can see, they lined up for us one by one, and even timed their arrivals to our reloads. So it was pretty convenient. Yep, that guy's pretty brittle. It was just a shame. Yep, it was awesome. And I have so much fun in this Jackson. It's just a vulture. And right now I'm on cleanup crew, picking up people's leftovers and just having a good time. Oh, it's so satisfying. So it's hard to say who learned the lesson in this clip. I probably could have played it better, but I was caught up in the moment, didn't really think about it. So I knew this tank destroyer was coming up. And I knew I was easily a one-shot, so I wanted to put some fire in him. And I thought I had enough time, but he shot me. But I also shot him! Definitely worth it. And here's a lesson. Do not go over ridgelines into enemy territory. Because someone might just one-shot you. This lesson should be obvious. If you're in a lightly armored tank destroyer, don't ram 60-ton Tigers. It won't work out.
Oh well. Messed up too then, so I'm happy.
Okay, some of you may judge me for this, but my loader was dead and I was caught out in the open. If I didn't act, he was gonna get me. So I made the decision and I went for the ram. And I stand by my decision. Worth it. And so of course there are times where you'll make a conscious decision to make a ram, and other times it's spur of the moment and you just do it. I mean, it was an interesting play, but I would have done something different, like turn. This was a difficult situation. That tank has a very high rate of fire and pretty good punch, and I was reloading, so I didn't have time to think about it. I just went for that ram and it was worth it, even if he did take off my tracks. And here's on the other side of the hill. If I had aimed that shot a little better, I probably would have killed the Tiger. And I wouldn't have made that terrible, terrible decision. Because then my buddy and I right there could have just turned around and faced those tanks on the top of the hill, and we might have won that match, but we lost because of me. So this is just a good example of situational awareness. I heard his tracks clacking up there, so I had time to get out of the way, and then I taught him. I had two lessons for him. This was lesson 1, and this was lesson 2. Not today! These next couple of clips highlight the dangers of bridges. And in this one, the lesson is if you're in a 40-ton tank, you will lose a challenge against a 150-ton tank. That's just math. Well, lesson learned. The next lesson here is that sometimes bridges don't have rails. So if you're in a zippy little tank, you need to pay attention when you go over bridges. Ooh. But maybe we can shimmy back up. Just shimmy over and get back on the bridge. Oh, wrong shimmy. Wrong shimmy! Oh! And his buddy came over trying to save him? Like maybe he thought he could catch him or something. Anyway, thanks for watching.